What's up, guys? Welcome to Slops Locks Thunderdome edition, the greatest sports betting show in the history of sports betting shows. Everybody knows that. If you've never seen this show before, do us a favor. Actually, do yourself a favor. Hit the subscribe button right now. Don't take a chance on missing out. Also, get the notifications on. We go live all the time on this channel, like all the time, always, different times, all the time. So you don't want to miss that either. While you're doing all that, I'm going to go ahead and introduce today's panel. I'm going to start with Tommy G first. Tommy G came in here last week. His first time ever in the Thunderdome, if I remember right, and he actually won. He didn't win a whole unit, though, Tommy. So what's up with that, man?
Listen, I played down to my competition. When I knew you guys weren't going to catch me no matter what I did. I didn't want to make you look bad. You guys are my friends. I figured I'd just, win half a unit or whatever. Just get positive. And, I don't want to go out and win 8 units if you guys didn't win. That's a dick move.
That actually, to be honest with you, thank you for that, Tommy.
Yeah, that was actually nice of you, Tommy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I actually brought the same panel back this week just because we need to get back at Tommy. Matt, how you doing today, man? You ready?
I'm doing great. Ready for a little bit of revenge this week. Acuna stole a base. I do want to point that out last week, but he did not hit his homer. I think he even might have stole second base. Didn't he steal third base?
No, he stole third, dude. We said on the show you should get difficulty points for third. Hot Slop actually came in and said he's going to steal third. Right. He stole third.
So that's why I might try to see what I can do about that. Veto the win for Tommy because I think I should have got some difficulty points for it.
I will give you exactly 1/10 less than whatever I beat you by.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. That's fair. So just make it a little bit closer. So I don't know if I got second place. I really don't remember. It doesn't matter. Second place for losers. So we're coming back today with a big episode.
Actually, I think we tied for second, Matt.
So we're both losers. Yeah. That's even more. I think that makes me more mad. Yeah, I don't think we should do that.
Should be better.
I don't know what I was doing. I think I was throwing haymakers. I'm not sure what I was doing. I'm gonna stick and move today, just like I always do. But I want everyone to know something. Since you came in here, Tommy, I have not had a winning day.
That is not my fault.
Yeah, it is.
You listen, when you point one finger out, you're pointing 3 at yourself. Remember that. So what is happening is you are dead in the middle of Mercury retrograde like the rest of the world, and you just don't understand it.
I don't.
You don't even know what Mercury retrograde is.
Give me like a 2-minute.
I'm going to give you 2 minutes. They'll fucking all log off. I'll give you 30 seconds. And then
even better.
I'll do a 30-second astrology conspiracy every time I come on.
Dog's ready for it. I love it.
Dogs start barking. Everything goes crazy. Mercury retrograde, look it up. It happens with the planets literally once every 3 or 4 months for 14 to 20 days. And it spins the whole fucking world out of whack. I didn't believe in it. I started tracking it when I was a stock trader. I didn't believe it. And I went back and looked at my performance, Maddie. Remember I was telling you pre-show? I went back and looked. And all my worst weeks when I was trading stocks and day trading were during Mercury retrograde. And it's a joke with my subs that Mercury retrograde just hit. Let's dial back. Let's turn our ringers off. And let's not go heavy. It fucks up communication. It fucks up money. And you start forcing it and you explode. So Slop, the good news is it ends in a couple days. We're on the way out. We're in the shadow phase.
That was my next question. Does it end and when?
Yes,
because
it ends.
This is bad.
It lasted about 28. My first 28 years of life, it lasted, but it does last about 14 days to 20 days. So you're good. When it's the worst, that means you're about to head out. So you're good.
Okay.
That's how I think of stuff too.
Today's your day.
Make it worse.
Yeah, today's your day.
Okay, cool. All right, so if you've never seen this show before, shame on you, but it's fine. You're here now. We're going to do a little snake draft here. 3 bets each. This week, it looks like I'm going to go first, then Matt's going to go, then Tommy's going to go. So for my first bet, I'm going to the NBA, guys. We got to do it. We just do. How about Tyler Hero? 7+ assists, plus 128 at FanDuel. This is an absolute gift from God. I don't even know if we deserve something this good, but that's not for us to decide, Tommy. We're just laying down bets here, all right? Here's the thing, though. The haters are going to say that since everyone's out for Miami, this has no chance, all right? I can already hear them now. Hero's going to take 30-plus shots tonight. Good. I hope he does because I don't think it matters, all right? This guy took 27 shots last game and still dropped 9 dimes. It just doesn't matter. He's always going to be on the floor, and he's always going to have the ball in his hands, okay? That's a good thing because Chicago is worse than the NBA when it comes to opponent assists per field goals made. That's an old DFS stat, Tommy. You might remember it.
Oh, I do.
We just watched Jalen Brunson go for 40 points on 30 shots against these guys, all right? He still passed out 7 dimes. all I'm saying is, even if Hero goes for 30-plus points tonight, he's still dropping 7 dimes. Just feels right. What do you think of that?
I think it already won.
Yeah, well, I actually my next play is also with Tyler Hero, so I think it's interesting, John. I was kind of scared when you started that you were going to say my play, and I was going to. People don't know in the Thunderdome how quick you have to adjust.
You have to flip the script.
Yeah, you have to have a full script ready to go. For play to play. So no, there is a way we both win. So I'll say that. I think I like it.
Tommy.
Listen, I'm not the big NBA guy. You know that. I'm college basketball, college football, baseball. But anything you say, you say, I already dumped my whole account on it. So as long as you're in, I'm in.
Smart.
Smart.
Well, this whole retrograde thing, maybe you want to dial back a little bit.
I probably.
I think we're on the way out. I think this is going to get me out of it somehow. I'm still not sure how this whole thing works, but I think I'm out.
Just let me be your spirit advisor.
Almost.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're in. You're hired. Matt, stop stalling, buddy.
All right. Well, I'm going to hope, what's it called? Mercury retro doesn't kill here tonight, in the Thunderdome. If I do lose, though, Tommy, I will be quick to blame that. I kind of like having it as like an out.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's a good excuse, too.
It's a phenomenal excuse for losing plays. Mm-hmm. But I am going to stay with Tyler Hero in this game, all right? 35-plus points, boys, is plus 450. So we're stretching a little bit. We're stretching Hero a little bit, but I want to come in with a haymaker. Here's the thing with the Heat. John was kind of talking about they don't have Jimmy Butler, but they also don't have Terry Rozier. That's a lot of scoring for a team who really doesn't have a lot of scores, right? They got Bam. Bam could score a little bit, but then it starts getting a little thin after that. And I think Hero in a do-or-die game, we know he likes to jack no matter what, even when Butler and Rozier are on the floor. He's going to get a ton of volume in this game. He's going to see a ton of minutes in this game. I think he's going to drop 36, 10, and 4, John. That's my prediction. So we both win. So we get.
If you get that right, I quit. Even if I win, you win.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, yeah, I think that's a fair thing to also add in.
It's all. I mean, I was going to say too that a double-double is totally in play, like completely in play. I could see him just kicking out to just whoever's standing behind the three-point line, but Chicago just gives up the threes like it's their job.
Yeah.
So he just kicks it out. That guy drills 3. That's an assist. That's not a real assist. But if you've ever played point guard in a game of, like when you're a guy like me who's not that good, but like you kick it out and someone knocks down a shot, I want that assist. You know what I mean?
I'm pointing to myself. Yeah, that was me.
Like, right away. I'm just distributing.
My assist. Yeah.
So
let them know.
Those count. All right. Those count. And I think that's what we're going to have. Kevin Love is kind of lurking around.
I was just going to say his name. I was like, Kevin Love. That's exactly what you reminded me.
He's one of those guys that he'll get you 3 assists tonight just by draining a 3. He's just hanging out, eating a sandwich in the corner, drilling 3. You know what I mean? Just
Kevin Love, 12-plus points is plus 550. So maybe, hey, he hits a couple threes. We'll see. They're going to have someone random kind of step up.
I was just going to say, I think it's Kevin Love tonight.
Why not Kevin Love? Even 10-plus points.
Why not?
The Bulls are a 3-team. They're at home. The Miami's at home. So I don't know. I'm going to put together a lotto later on today. So that's probably going to be with this game. That's probably going to be a lot of stuff you just said. But to be honest with you, Tommy, you're stalling, man. You're up.
I mean, listen, you're very angry today, Slop. You got to get over this retrograde. So what we're doing here, I'm going to go to baseball. You guys are going to pound NBA. I hate the association. I get locked in during playoffs. But I will tell you, Slop, I came off probably my worst weekend of gambling the fucking world last week.
Mercury retrograde.
I'm out.
Talking about it.
I'm out. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's saying it's the worst thing to ever happen to America. But I'm out. I'm 16-4 my last 20 baseball bets. So I'm staying in baseball. I'm coming right at you with a weather report. Slop. I got 2 here, right?
Okay. I was about to say, give me the weather.
All right, Mr. G's got to give you the weather. First off, 2:20 p.m. We have Chicago Cubs, 16-mile-per-hour wind blowing out in Wrigley. It's only 53 degrees out there, but that's a lot of wind for a stadium that really doesn't handle wind very well. So balls will be in the air. You want pitchers who give up fly balls. Puke, as we call them, 41% fly ball rate. Not to mention he only goes about 4 innings. I think he's thrown 10 innings on the season, right, Matty? Like 4, 4, and 2 or some shit.
He's a high prospect, too.
Yeah, and he's a good kid. He's just overthrown. He's kind of doing what Wicks is doing over there in Chicago. He's throwing too many pitches. He's nibbling at corners. They also have the second worst bullpen in the majors, if I'm not mistaken, the Miami Marlins. So Bellinger, 278. This is lefty. 278 off lefties this year, 337 off lefties last year. He actually hits better against lefties. I think Bellinger gets one in the air today. I think it gets out, but I'm going to play a little bit safe with the plus 210, 3+ bases for Cody Bellinger.
Like that.
Is safe smart in the Thunderdome, Matt? Just between us. It's at
210. It's not like a mile plus 105. Yeah. When I say safe, I know Matt's going to start flying plus 900.
Yeah, I would say no. Safe is not smart, but it's still Tommy still has some value here. So I think it's I think both work here.
So guys watching, I have another pick right now. Those of you at home, you could either listen to the two people I beat last week about how to be smart, or you could just do what I'm going to do.
All right, that's fair.
Let's go to pick number 2. You want to go to 2, Slop, or do you want to intro it?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Mookie Betts been absolutely on fire right now.
I think he's doing this.
Yeah, you know I was going Mookie here. This is just an easy. This is my plus 185. Lock it in. This is automatic 1.85 units to start off the day. 10 for 29 versus Manaea. 3 home runs, 2 doubles, 2 triples. He's batting 387 off lefties. Been mashing lefties his whole life. 10 for 23. He's coming in hot. There's no way Mookie doesn't walk out of this game with 7 bases or something. I'm going to go 3 plus 185. But I think you can get this up to 4, 5, 6 bases, as many as they'll let you do. Slop, just ladder that shit all the way up. As Mookie's going 4 for 4 with a home run, a triple, and a double.
What do you say to the people that are just going to go over to ESPN Bet and take them over 2.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs plus 125? What do you say?
I like that. Yeah, I'd say I'm trying to get up to the 200 in that range, but that's what I would do. That's a much better bet. You can even, if you want to lay a little juice, the over 1.5 minus 145. If any of these sites, I mean, that's a fucking first inning that happens.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to. It's Friday night. So I want to kind of stretch the night out a little bit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like having a guy cash in the first inning of the late game kind of doesn't do that for me. So
the only reason I was okay with it, Slop, is because he plays the late game. So at least it's late and early. It's early in the late game, at least.
Yeah. That way you get started on the Saturday slate.
Yeah. You know, gotta get to work for tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Matt. You heard the man.
Is it me?
It's you.
My time.
I think.
All right. Yes, last time I checked, I was second.
And you are Matt.
Here, but I am Matt. I'm Matt this Thunderdome, so I'm ready to go. I was looking at some lines here, though, trying to compare it. I'm going to go Arenado. All right. I was waiting to see what you guys put out, to try to do some math, crunch some numbers. He's plus 650, guys, to hit a home run tonight. So if he goes yard here, it could be uphill sledding for you guys. And he's got the numbers to do it. Freddie Peralta on the mound for the Brewers tonight. Arenado, guys, 4 home runs in his career against Peralta. He's hitting 360. That's 25 at-bats. Nice little sample size. So I think Arenado gets one out tonight. He's kind of due also. He only has 1 homer this year. He's hitting better. He's up to about 300, 299 on the year. But this is a guy who's kind of itching to hit some out. We're going to see one tonight. Nolan Arenado plus 650.
Jesus, plus 650. That's good. So what was Hero?
Hero was let me double check what I gave Hero at. He was plus like 450.
Yeah, so you're having a good little run right here.
Yeah,
Matt likes to get it done with one shot. That's it. All he needs is one. He's scary. He just needs that one thing, and you're fucked.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and you better sweep. Yeah, if he hits one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
want to
I will if I sweep because I'm going to take Manny Machado. Home run, obviously, plus 425 at Fanatics. I'm building my home run parlay as we speak, so I'm not quite done with it, but this guy's going in. Look, Tommy, I know he only has 4 dingers on the season, right? But 2 of them have been coming the last week. On the season, he's a 90-plus exit velocity guy, average. So it's kind of crazy that he doesn't have more dingers. Tonight, he's going to see, I think I'm pronouncing his name right, Yariel Rodriguez, which is good for Manny. Rodriguez might actually be good, right? But he also seems like a dinger guy, okay? He didn't even make it 4 innings in his first start, and he managed to give up a home run. Rodriguez can smash. I'm sorry, Rodriguez lives with the slider, and Manny smashes sliders, just smashes them. I almost feel bad for Rodriguez. Put me on the board. That's a win. What do you think about that, Matt?
That sounds good.
Little Manny?
I'm a little scared of that one. I was eyeing up Manny, too. I love Manny. I love when Manny hits nukes. He's one of the those guys who just hit homers when it's just like fun to watch off the bat. You know right away with Manny too.
And he knows right away.
Right. Yeah. You can just tell with the swing when Manny hits one out. So I like Manny.
which is good.
And I want all these picks to win because I'm parlaying all of them again. I just think
Exactly, me
mathematically, if we all sweep, I will win. So I would be
pretty
perfect
much
with that,
every show you've ever been on. If we all sweep, you win.
Mathematically,
Yeah,
yes. It doesn't always end up that way. But yeah, I'm always kind of there. But yeah, no, I think he hits one out tonight, John.
You get super rich too if you
would be so rich.
If you
would be unbelievably rich
because
it's just one.
That's crazy.
Just need to see one with.
And by the way, I forgot to tell you a key point of retrograde slap. When
What's
you
that?
come out of it, you scorch earth. So like you go from the lowest lows. So you got a fucking heater coming in the next week or two. Like when you come out, you come out from the bottom and you just catapult.
I need that.
You're getting it. You're getting it. It's happening.
You're getting there, John.
You're coming. It's coming for you.
I'm looking right now at other stuff. So I'm always looking. But just so you know, if Manny doesn't get this Rodriguez guy, the Blue Jays give up their bullpen 4th most home runs this season. A lot of people don't know that. So now they do.
I didn't know that until you told me.
Yeah. So I mean, that's pretty big. I mean, it's kind of a big deal.
Yep. They're also
right,
low. It's a low strikeout bullpen, and they got like a 6 ERA too. So you're in a good spot there.
Yeah, I mean, they're just gonna give it up. That's how they roll. That's what they do. I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little vulnerable right now by saying this. Is I don't really have another one yet. I just don't.
You just got to feel it. You got to let the universe do it.
Which is problematic. It's my turn. There's a few guys though. It's just like I said. I'm making my home run parlay now. I only got one guy in it so far, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go Bobby Witt home run, but I got to get your price, all right? Because you don't just not have a price, guys.
I mean, I can give you the FanDuel price. It's $4.40.
Right now at BetMGM, which I will not say because they let me bet 73 cents yesterday on a home run. So I'll say Caesars. Caesars is plus 525.
Oh, there you go.
I'll take that. Dean Kramer's on the mound for Baltimore. That's who Bobby Witt's going to see. I think Witt already homered off him this season. Look, he just smashes right-handers. He's hit 4 homers this season. I think 3 of them have been off right-handers. Look, guys, he's a home guy, right? He likes the home crowd. He likes to give him a show. Batting .385 at home this season. 3 of his 4 home runs have come at home this season. I think he goes deep again. That's a nice clean sweep for me. And I'm only one guy now away from my home run parlay too. So we just got a lot of stuff done right there in the last 5 minutes.
There was a lot of stuff that got
done. That was solid. Yeah,
that
was great. Great work out of you. He's a stud too. That's my guy.
Dude, he hits the ball so hard. It's not even funny. It's not fair, to be honest with you. It's not. It's not fair at all. But what do you?
I took him preseason to win MVP. He's probably not going to win MVP, but I'm just the biggest Bobby Witt stan just because I mean,
it felt like a good bet at the time.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. You know what I mean?
That's a fun one.
Maybe he goes off. Yeah, he could do it.
A guy who just smashes baseballs, and you got him to win the MVP.
That's the kind of guy you want, right? Yeah. So we'll see how it plays out.
All right.
Am I up again? Or
I do believe that's you.
It is me. All right. I'm ready for this one. So I gave a couple big plus money backers. I do want to get one. I'm not going to use the word safe because we don't like to use the word safe here on in the Thunderdome. Maybe I'll say
thanks for telling me before I said it, asshole.
I know.
Yeah, it's one of those words that we avoid here.
Thanks.
In the Thunderdome. I'll say, but Miami Heat, okay, -1.5 and -110. They don't have Jimmy Butler tonight. They don't have Terry Rozier tonight. We already talked about that. They're still favorites though, so I think Miami does squeak out a win. A lot of the bets coming in on Chicago. They are a heavy public dog in this game. Chicago does have DeMar DeRozan. They have Kobe White, who just went off last game. He dropped 40 points or something. Alex Caruso, I think he's questionable for the game. I do think he'll play. So they're not as banged up as the Heat. Obviously Levine's been out for a long time. But Miami, guys, we know Miami. These are the kind of games they win, kind of when they're not really expected to. Or, you'll see – we were just talking about it. One of those role players will step up. Hopefully it's Kevin Love, but one of them will drop 20 points, hit a couple big shots. And I think we see a big game from Hero and Bam tonight. Miami, defensively, they're still suffocating. They're still going to make things difficult on the Bulls. So Yeah, Chicago's still not a great team in my eyes. I think Miami gets it done. We'll go -1.5 and -110. Again, it's a little conservative one. See one go through the hoop, and then hopefully these other two hit as well.
Smart.
How's conservative any different than safe, Slop? Well, you can't just change the word to the same word as get the other words wrong.
Yeah, just different.
You still sound like a puss. What
I
the fuck?
Oh, what is it? The Shakespeare a rose by another name, whatever.
It's still a rose, bro. It's still a rose. You're still
Yep.
playing it safe.
Yep. I agree. I agree. To be honest with you, I think the Heat, as soon as I saw that line this morning for the first time, I really wasn't paying attention to NBA. I've been locked in on MLB. I saw the line. I was just like, whoa, like that's a scary line because I don't know. It just doesn't feel right with no Butler.
No Butler and no Rozier too. He scores a lot.
And
Those
Rozier.
are two big.
That's kind of why I went with Hero.
Yeah.
With the assist, I think Caruso kind of make him throw the ball around. We've already talked about it. Tommy, stop making me stall. Bring us home.
I was looking for something. I actually wrote something down wrong. So I had two plays. I couldn't decide between them. I have to do another layer here. So I'm actually going to go with, I'm going to stay hot here with the hot players. You know, like hot players and weather. The weather in this game is not as optimal as I would like it to be.
Colorado.
Crazy wind. Actually going to Kansas City.
Okay.
In this one.
That's right.
Alec Marsh is not the greatest pitcher. I know some people were high on him. He was prospect. I think the kid sucks. I don't think he's going to be deep.
If you're watching Marsh, we're sorry. Your family.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Or your family.
But Marsh just went against the Orioles in Baltimore like 2 or 3 weeks ago and just shut him down. I think it was 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 run or something like that. The Orioles are fucking white hot right now. They got a few players that are hitting the ball fucking like crazy, and one of them is Gunnar Henderson. And this guy's just out of his face right now. 10 for 21, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, batting .476 over his last few games. Going to get a ton of at-bats there up at the top of the lineup. I think Gunnar takes 1 yard in this one, so I'm going Gunnar plus 470 for a home run today against Alex Marsh for the Orioles.
This is a great thing. All right, so I'm a big Gunnar guy. Last 5 hits of his have all been have averaged 100.
Everything is hard.
Miles per hour. Like he slaps ball. But that's not what I want to talk about. So I took him 2 days in a row, did a home run. He did both days, no big deal. But here's the thing. A lot of people say that they don't take him because he's already hit 3 in a row. What's your take on that? I hate that take, by the way.
I do not factor that. Not at all.
Guys can hit home runs in back-to-back games. They do that all the time.
Well, a lot of people wouldn't take him because he hit 1 yesterday, and there's a lot of other people who wouldn't take him because he hit 2 in a row, and then there's a lot of people who wouldn't take him because he hit 3. Michael Busch just hit 5 in a row last week.
Yep.
So, I don't factor.
No offense, Michael
I don't factor that in at all. Just because, I'm a baseball player. I played baseball my whole life. I played a little bit in college, and the whole fact, when you're hot, right? It's not going to hurt him that he had 4 balls at 100 miles per hour off the bat yesterday. Like, it would be different if it was 1 game randomly, but he's been doing this for a little while now, for about a week.
Yeah.
So,
what about you, Matt? You buy into the guy can't hit a home run today because he hit 1 yesterday?
No, I don't buy into that mindset. I think, that might even – some people might say, John, that makes him hot. Back in the day when I was in Little League, I went back-to-back a couple games.
I heard about that. I saw that in the paper.
Yeah, I never got one over the fence.
I believe it.
I never got one over
the
fence.
You never got one over the fence?
No.
Wait, in
I still have. I play old man softball, and I can't get one over the fence. I just can't.
That's
dude.
really bad, though. Not even Little League.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
Not even Little League.
That's not something.
No. I bounced under the wall once. I think I sucked.
Nigel, edit that out.
I was a pitcher, though. I was a pitcher back in the day where they made pitchers hit. I guess they did in Little League all the time, but still.
No home runs.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Little League you played everywhere.
You had to hit no matter where you played. Yeah, I just couldn't hit. I just couldn't hit. It is what it is. But I don't know. It brought me back to hear you say, back in Little League I got hot because guys did get hot. They did, and they still do.
I would heat up a lot in Little League.
I stayed hot. I stayed hot. I'm going to send you guys a clip on text. I have a clip. I was on a 24-0 Paramus Lighting Little League team. 24-0. And I was the MVP.
You guys playing the Little League World Series?
No, we did not. I don't even know if I'm so fucking old. I don't even know if they had it back then. Me and you were like pre-Todd Frazier. But no, we didn't make the Little League World Series. Should have. I think PEDs or something got us kicked out. 12 years
No,
old.
it happened.
Yeah,
It happened.
something
We were,
Yeah.
we did a lot of drugs in the league too.
Yeah,
No big deal.
Well,
But guys, that was a great show. I'm pretty sure we went 9-0, and if we did, we're gonna have to figure out a way because most books will only pay out $1 million, and the parlay we just put together was $10 to get $3 million. So we're gonna have to scale it back a little bit. Maybe go $3.33. Just did that math in my head. Probably works. But yeah, if you're looking to make $1 million today, just parlay all 9 of those picks, $3.33. Pick up your cash at the end of the night. What's better than that?
I'll be so sick to hit this, guys.
Dude, did you see?
We would be so rich.
Do you know the show we were on last Friday on Twitter? Dylan
Mm-hmm.
Danis came on our Twitter Spaces show and hit the first 10 things for that $1 million parlay
that was
in the UFC.
wild.
He was 10 for 10 on the first 10 fights in UFC with plus money dogs in it. So it can happen,
Whoa.
guys.
What's
It can
that?
happen.
He lost that. He had it right until like the very end.
He
It was,
had
like,
it.
one of the
He
last
lost.
3 fights.
He lost the Gaethje fight when Gaethje broke his nose. We were all just like,
Gaethje fight.
yeah.
Yeah, once he broke his nose,
if he would have hit one more, it would have been a
Then you're talking hedge status. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Are we allowed to say hedge on this show? I don't know.
Yeah, no. I don't.
Yeah,
I never hedge 'cause I'm a real man. But yeah,
You
some
have
people do.
balls.
I'm familiar with it. I'm familiar with the term.
Your
what I mean?
He's
landscaper
heard
told me
about it, but
Yeah, exactly. My landscaper.
The guy in
talks
the
about it
front
all the
sweating
time.
through his
All right,
shirt.
he's out
talks
there
about it.
hedging right now. So we'll talk to him, see what he says.
Picks may be better than ours the last week, so who knows?
Yeah, no doubt. I think we're back though. I think we're out of the retrograde. I think I'm gonna go eat lunch. Things are looking up because my daughter just started making pizza. So I had no idea that was gonna happen. So that's
great.
good.
That's
See?
cute.
Already turning. It's already turning.
I love
Yep, things are
Already turning.
coming out of the Mercury. Is it Mercury retrograde?
Mercury retrograde. Everyone
I'm
go
gonna
look
look that
it
up. I'm gonna write that down. If you guys don't have anything else to say, I'm out of here.
No. You guys coming
nothing
on?
else from
You
me.
guys able to pop
Let's
on?
this parlay.
Today at 2 on the Twitter Spaces.
Yeah, if you're busy, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, I can do it. I'm also after that, we're gonna do a 4:00 live stream. Me and Nigel, we're gonna go through the positive EV button at Odds Jam. I bet you there's gonna be a ton of stuff on there because there's NBA tonight, and there's a lot of weird NBA tonight with like the injuries. So that's sweet. We'll see you guys then. Have a great one.